Welcome back to Cricket for Americans. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
And Gabe and I are super excited to be here for another episode of
Cricket Tuesday.
I don't know why, but I almost didn't say it at all. I was going to like the whole lip sync thing. I'm not sure why. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Cricket Tuesday. And we're looking at another compilation. We love the compilations. And we love to make fun of this particular thing for a few people. Gabe, which one are we checking out today?
Oh, the gloriousness. We are talking about the runouts. And for those of you that don't know, okay, Nick has a love-hate relationship with runouts. He loves it when other players get run out on teams, but he hates it when his own team players get run out. So, for instance, he roots for Team India, and Rahane cannot Rahan. That's a CFA pun for the uninitiated. And you know what I mean? Like, drives him crazy. Then for a while it was like, well, whose fault was it? Was it Kohli? Was it Rahane? I mean, probably one of the worst ever.
It was Rahane's fault.
It was Rahane's fault. Then one of the worst ever, of course, run out on a free hit. On a free hit. Moeen Ali, who we
And that's how I learned about that rule.
Yeah, we nicknamed him Noeen Ali because every time there's a ball and it's even questionable, the other side's yelling no. But I mean, the runout's a funny thing, Nick, because you want to stretch. And for instance, the West Indies get crucified because they don't run like India. They don't run enough between. They're counting on the boundaries and the big sixes. But when it's done right, you know, I remember watching Kohli and Sky just continue to, you know, just switch places, Kohli every ball. Kohli and AB. And if you're able to do that, you can put up runs. You don't got to rely on the boundaries. But you better be sure you can get there. And I think the worst and the funniest, and I hope we're going to get some of these today, is when the other side isn't even looking and the guy's running and he's trying to stop him by. Then the guy looks at him like, dude, what if you hung me out to dry?
Yeah, we saw that in the Funny Moments video. The runouts just drive me crazy because I just always think about like what do coaches teach at the very beginning of any sport? Fundamentals, right? Okay. Communication. It's very, very simple in nature. Look for whether it's more experienced in the partnership or whatever it is, right. Look and communicate. Go. Because at the end of the day, unless you're playing T20, unless it's like the last few overs, and I have no problem with the runouts then because you're in desperation mode, right. You don't need that extra run so bad that you're going to lose one of your 10 wickets. You just don't. Right. Because it kills a partnership. It kills an individual's knock that they're trying to get together. And it just makes zero sense. I saw one which I wasn't too mad about where the runners ran into each other in the IPL. It is what it is. And speaking of the IPL, congratulations to Gabe. He's part of the 5 club.
Woo! Five-time champ. Now, we were waiting to stream it. Dude, I was sitting through the rain out. I was talking to people in the chat. Of course, like our very first cricket game ever, West Indies versus England. Rain affected. Come on, rain. But it was just driving me crazy. Then, of course, they ended up getting rained out. Then the next day, obviously, Memorial Day, we couldn't stream. No. But rain came into play in that one, too. It got stopped midway through the match. It was like, you got to be kidding me. And people were just talking about, could you imagine if Dhoni was going to lose, because supposedly this is his last IPL. Yeah. Not like that. Not to the rain. They were like, can they add an extra day? There was chatter about, will they add an extra day?
That's the thing. Like, they're so gracious. We have this one reserve day. What? No. You have as many days until there's an outcome, until there's a decision. Are you kidding me right now? But the thing is that I felt bad for GT. I was rooting for Dhoni. I'm glad he got his 5th title. But I wasn't rooting. I felt bad for GT because you lose on my least favorite thing, Duckworth Lewis. I know the cricket fans accept it as gospel, and that's fine. But to me, it's just like, The crazy thing, though, is the few last boundaries from Jadeja that sealed it because it was looking the other way.
It was looking close.
Very, very exciting match. Congratulations to your CSK. And, you know, CSK, one of the things that they do well, they're managed well. They're captained well. Yes. And you're not going to see too many, at least, losses because of the run-out that we're going to check out. If you like our reaction in any way, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
We're going to check this out.
Listen, when Moeen Ali was on CSK, his number 1 rule was don't run.
Did he have any run-outs?
Not even a little bit. Dhoni would just look at him. You don't run.
He said, we're going to play cricket here. Okay. Not what they're doing over there at RCB, and I'm an RCB fan.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
What's the chances we get a little Moeen action here?
Oh, I don't think I'm that lucky.
10 most funny run. I mean, come on. On a free hit, it's got to be on there. Afridi's bizarre dismissal against Australia.
Start with some Pakistan.
Let's see whether he can turn the tide.
Nice play.
Well, again, it's going to be a yes and no. And it looks like it's going to be Shahid Afridi who will have to go.
Easy.
He had crossed.
Nice play. What are you thinking there? I want to see what the
and
partnership's
innocuous
doing.
bowling. Lehman is on.
Oh,
Hogg has
no.
involved well.
What are you
The seamers have
doing?
been seen off.
Dude.
And what are you doing?
He's just sitting right
giving
there.
away with unbelievable
listen.
from a first class.
Two things here. First, you got to piss or get off the pot, right?
Yeah.
Crap or get off the pot, whatever the phrase is.
You're going.
But the partner who was actually the one that his side lost the wicket on, he's already on that end. Why don't you just fully commit
You
and
have
see
to.
if
You have
Afridi,
to.
I think it was Afridi, maybe not, see if the other guy can just make it and hightail it to the other side. What was he doing?
That's what I'm talking about.
He's 2 feet away from it.
He's indecisive, and you're hanging your partner out to dry.
Hesitation.
Once you make the decision to run, you got to go. And if he had ran initially, you probably get there. But you know, it is what
He was just 2 feet away.
So sad. So sad.
Side or an international side, they've just
So I'm guessing it's
gifted
a
2
free
wickets.
that was.
And
And
I
I
mean,
mean, this
Australia.
guy's hesitating too.
Thank you very much. Both in the frame and then both out the frame. Thank you.
It was actually a bad decision also to run too. A few bad things right there.
Put the bat in, please.
Oh, confusion! Said you got to get back.
Why get
He
greedy?
had to try and get back, and then Sangakkara misses the stumps and moves on. They run again.
It's not that.
He put the bat. That's why the title.
Put the bat in, please.
He's
He's
doing
gone.
the whole lawnmower thing.
Incredible.
Why-
Stretch it out.
why?
Great throw though.
Great throw.
Great throw. Krania.
At 121 for 4 overnight, New Zealand still had hopes of saving the game. Despite losing Young, another one out hooking, Thompson to a run out, which for sheer bizarreness matched that of
What
Roy.
just?
Wait. You got to run out for that.
They're posing.
So he lifted his foot off the. His foot isn't behind. Wow, that is just smart.
And he's standing
Oh
there.
my
He's
gosh.
thinking that he's behind the line. Wow.
Krania right there. Wow. That's almost like the closest thing to a reverse stumps.
Almost there, Cotton.
99. Oh no.
The dreaded 90s.
Runs. 98. 99. Will they go for the third?
Oh. He beat him.
But his partner
So
hung
here
him
we
out
go.
the
This is
drive.
now-
I'm saying he beat him because he made an aggressive step forward and he just stopped.
And now you see us at those few yards.
Cannot
are gonna
do
live
that,
with it
especially to the
forever.
guy that's on 99.
Just to get a century because
Yeah,
that's a
falls
wonderful
down.
milestone.
Especially to the
You
guy
don't
that's
do
not
many
that
in
that's on
Test
99.
But the other object should be
Oh,
to go on and make
come
that 100
on.
into 150.
It's new cleats.
And if you can, 150
Selfish.
to 200.
That's just messed up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the double hit. He tries to hit the second time.
Oh.
Run out.
Yeah. I didn't know that. To be fair,
This is going
I'm
to
not
be
a professional
a
cricketer.
huge
Yeah.
one.
I'm not
What
supposed to
does
know
the
the
umpires?
Or
And
law.
out.
Because what he's doing is he's trying to block the run out throw from going in.
Right.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah.
According to the law,
Didn't look.
he is out. He's out of his ground there.
And I mean, he could have easily just gotten back. That just tells you he didn't know the rules.
No. He knew
Shame
the
on
rules.
you.
He knew the rules. You think he's gonna get away with that? He can block it.
He could have easily gotten back though. Why
Exactly.
even block it?
100%.
He didn't know the law. Oh.
Between the
Oh,
and the stumps.
Pakistan. Oh, Ajay, cover your eyes.
Unusual run out.
Last ball of the over.
Last ball, yeah.
That's it. Off his body, chance of a run out. Elliott a long way there.
Are they running?
both of those things.
They will be
There's
run out.
something. Why didn't he throw it to the closer wicket? Because that was
What a
close
huge
to the-
error mix-up between
What?
these two.
Dude,
Look at, there's no one there.
So
He
many
tries to
balls
go the
we don't
long
know
way,
who
he
called
still
what
gets
to
rewarded.
race.
he's just like,
The
ha
other end.
ha.
It was a photo finish to move
He's
against each other.
turning around and laughing like, you fools.
Inside edge onto the
These
pads.
guys. He's telling
Oh,
no.
no, and he's...
And then the guy listens after he moves.
Come on. I got a question for you, Nick.
Said no.
How many
and
fist
saw
fights
it
do you
coming, so he
think
said,
happen
"Oh,
between
can't
team members because of something like that? I know Coley's gotten in a few people's faces over the runouts. Maybe a little Warner. David Warner's a fiery kind of guy like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if you get me run out, I'm gonna be hot.
That's pretty messed up. I'm gonna rewind this. I got this little thing popping up here. Sorry about that, guys. So what were you saying? Sorry.
Like, think about it. If we're teammates, right, and emotions run high, this happens in all kinds of sports. You know, I think most famously, recently, I think it was Bryce Harper had gotten into it with one of his fans, one of his teammates, I think in Philly a couple years ago, Jonathan Papelbon, and they were getting ready to go to blows if you are in any kind of athletic competition, you know, there's testosterone, or in even the female game, we've seen estrogen. It gets high, bro. They get. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you get me run out, we're gonna have words. I remember watching Kawaj trying to get that century, and on the other side, you know, you got Patty Cummings. Like, Patty, what are you doing? And he even said when we looked at the behind the scenes with the test too, he was thinking to himself, what are you doing? Like, could you imagine if he had gotten him out at that point when Kawhi had been so long without getting that?
There would have to be words.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't have to be fists, but there would have to be words.
Because like, it said it got him out at 99. Like, bro, is there a problem?
Be aware of the surroundings.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, what are you doing to me?
Have you not played before?
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get to 100.
I'm just curious. Let us know in the chat. Has there ever been a situation? Send us a clip, maybe we could follow, where teammates got into it because of that. Because think about it. You can cause, you know, that could have been Kawhi's last time up if he didn't get that century. He could have got sent down. This guy could be looking for a milestone. You know what I mean? Get his, 40th, 50th century. Like, it matters. You could lose a game because of just selfishness, and you don't want to give yourself up. And I could see if you're the more or the better of the two batsmen. But Patty Cummings, I get it, you're the captain, but you're a bowler. Let me do my job. You know what I mean? Like I was seriously.
Pat Cummings was like, I was just trying to get some runs.
Bro, remember how nonchalant he was about it? I was like, bro, you're out of control. Yeah, everybody wanted to see Kawhi get the century, and Patty Cummings was just like, defending balls and taking. I'm just trying to get runs.
Stupidest reason ever. The thing is, though, it has to be behind closed doors. I'm sure it happens all the time between teammates, but behind closed doors. You have to do that out in the field and show someone up. Just wait till they get in, have a conversation with them.
I'm not sure how that conversation would go with Mr. Coley.
That would be fun. All these lefty throws. Oh, another lefty throw.
Oh.
He's like, what? He's like, what?
What happened? I mean, that was an unbelievable throw.
We had to take it for sure.
Now, see, that's just leaving your teammate out to dry. You still call it. You would have gotten there. Come on.
Shonda
Paul. Oh, my West Indies had to be in here.
Of course.
They love disrespecting us.
Oh, there's a run-out chance here. Must be out. Miles out. Complete misunderstanding, and Morton is livid with his captain. Fuming. He called the run down this end before Chandapur can turn and get back. If he beats him back, Chandapur is out. Chandapur's out there. Who's touched the bat first? Who touches the bat first? Goodness me. Oh, God. Safety, so the batsmen don't have to cross again. Mid-outfield. Benefit goes to Chandapur. I think he's just beaten him down.
I think they're both trying to save their wicket.
It's Gary Baxter. It sounds like Gary Baxter's going to call Chandapur off. Yes, the word is Chandapur's now look at the wide berth that Chandapur and Morton are going to take. The boot's on the other foot.
Dude, and the announcer's just having fun with it. Like, dude, that's going to be a conversation.
That is horrible. That was an easy run. What is this? Why are we jogging?
What happened?
That was totally your fault.
So,
is his legs hurt? Is he tired?
Watching. What was he thinking? Oh, that was just being lazy. Oh,
I've never seen someone run that slow. I think he's showboating. Like, I got this. Wow. Pathetic.
And to add insult to injury, he falls.
I was thinking the same thing.
He busts his rump because his partner didn't even bother to run. Dude, he just, now that is a funny run out.
He came down.
He's like, oh, dude, you're not running. Boom!
Ice skates or someone?
And he knows he's out.
That,
No.
listen,
No.
it's decided right now. That is exactly how I would get run out. That would be me.
Classic.
The whole world's watching, or whoever's watching the game, and I fall down right on my back like that where it hurts, and I get run out.
Dude, that's funny. I mean, dude, I think that the worst part about the video is his partner just hung him out to dry. And a couple of those, it was that situation.
Almost all of them.
And here's the thing, I get it. Especially if you're a young cricketer, right? You're trying to stay on there as much as possible. Like, dude, I don't know. If you made a mistake and you got yourself out, their mentality is, as long as I'm out here, I'm scoring runs, I'm not going to get dropped. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's what happens many times. But when you're an established guy, Patty Cummins, you're not getting dropped. You know what I mean? What are you doing? Like let a Kawhi, who's actually at a bigger risk of getting dropped, let him get his runs. Or again, case in point, Moeen Ali, you're not getting dropped, bro. Run, stop, Rahani, run. You know what I mean? Like these established guys, it's just, I think it's selfishness at some point, or to your point, maybe just being lazy. But I do feel many times when your partner hangs you out to dry, it has something to say about either you as a teammate that I don't have your back, or about that specific person.
It definitely could very well be. I feel like in any kind of work situation, the time that we make the most mistakes is when we have a lack of concentration. We're not in it. We're not focused as much. If you think about it really, like we have a partnership, we got to score 60 runs. If we are completely focused, unless it's just great bowling and we get bowled out, can't do anything about that for the most part. But when it comes to you have the control of scoring those runs and you're running between the wickets, complete concentration. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Whatever it is, not this 1, 1, no stop. Like, what do you mean stop?
Yeah.
We're going to commit. We're going to be completely concentrated. I see where the ball's at. I see where the filler's at. We got an easy run. Let's take a second one. Communication, concentration. But when one of the guys are just not into it, or they're both just not into it, it's a bad, you can't give up your wicket with that run out. Now, sometimes it's an amazing throw, an amazing play. You tip your hat off and you say, they got me.
Right.
But those right there for the majority, that was ugly. That was horrible. That's why they're on this list, for crying out loud. Got to do better. Coach them up, for crying out loud, because that was just absolutely atrocious. The walking to the other, I don't know what that was. I have no idea. But the batter had the audacity to slam his bat down and be angry.
I was going to tell you, out of all of the ones there, unfortunately, of course, my West Indies looks the worst. Because to your point, everything else, I'm sure those conversations happen behind closed door. But the only one where he's truly showed anger and slams his bat down was, of course, Chandrapal from the West Indies. And he was probably like, bro, what are you doing to me? You know what I mean? You hung me out to dry. But but like you said, you don't show up your teammate in public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously he did. And, the announcers were having fun on it at their expense. But, I mean, dude, it's when you've been playing long enough, I mean, it's almost inevitable that you're going to get into it with a teammate because everybody's passionate about the game. And I get that. But at the same time, don't hang me out to dry as a teammate. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I'm supposed to trust you to have my back. Have my back. I'm going to have yours.
And let me clarify, I have no problem with them slamming their bat in the ground, because at least as a fan, that lets me see that they have emotion, they're ticked off, they care.
Not in a gentleman's game.
Don't do it to someone else. Like, don't be like,
yeah.
Don't do that. Save that for later.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, I lost my wicket. That sucks. And then you walk off. And then when you're done, and that guy's done, which the way he's running is probably going to be done in a few minutes, you can have that conversation. Let us know what you thought about a reaction to this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know what else you want us to react to. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.